Greetings. Today I'd like to try something a little bit different. So in my other videos, I present lots of hopefully useful information on how to help you live longer and be healthier. Today's video is a little bit more motivational in nature because after all, there's a lot of people like me out there making videos. Some are writing books. A lot of people doing research, trying to help you live longer and be healthier. But unless you adopt it, unless you adopt a longevity lifestyle, it's all for naught. So I'm trying today to motivate you to want to go out and do that. Maybe I'm preaching to the choir, maybe you're already doing that. Now, the benefits of a longevity lifestyle, because lots of people are out there promoting these things, and you might be wondering, is it worth changing my life for? Hopefully by the end of the video, if you're not already convinced, you will be. So, longer lifespan. A lot of research is being done designed to help you live longer. A healthier life. So we call that the health span. Delay of age-related diseases. Maybe you don't even have to get them at all, like cancer, heart disease, and so on. And also the chance to do the things that you really love in life. You have more energy, more vigor. So we call that the youth span, which is why we call ourselves My Youthspan, because we want to help you make the most out of your lives. Now, 3 parts of a longevity lifestyle. One is you want to add the good things. Make sure that you have lots of things that will help you live longer and be healthier. 2, eliminate the bad things that interfere with your health, well-being, and longevity. And then 3, and this may be one of the more important components, because a lot of times you'll get advice as people write books, they want to sell 1 million copies, they make YouTube videos, they want to get 1 million views, and so everybody's getting the same advice. But ultimately, you have to customize this and find a plan that works just for you. So therefore, let's go through these 3 steps. When you add the good things, generally, we have main categories that people have done research on. Perhaps one of the most important is a good diet. Lots of healthy foods, plants, vegetables and fruits, healthy grains. There's some controversy on that. Legumes, eating lots of good food. Exercise, so cardio, strength training, stretching, bone density exercises, and even if you're getting older, focusing on balance so that you're less likely to fall and injure yourself or even break a bone. Nutritional supplements, a lot of research out there. Some of these are on essential things like vitamins and minerals. Categories include things that your body makes but maybe might make less of as you get older, like collagen or hyaluronic acid. Getting healthy sleep. Your body repairs itself, maintains itself when you sleep. Very important. Hormesis-inducing activities. We talked about this in previous videos. That's the stress response when you place your body under stress. That which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So therefore, your body goes into survival mode. It turns on its longevity genes. Things like exercise do that, fasting, even things like exposure to heat. Being around good people, positive people, people that make you feel good, add to your lives, a network of friends, good social connections, good family connections, all very important, and having a purpose in life. What is your life about? Do you have something that makes you want to get up in the morning, that you have to look forward to doing? I really want to do this. This energizes me. This motivates me. In my life, I have all of these. They're all part of my longevity plan. My good diet, I use a modified version of the Mediterranean diet, so something I've adapted to my own lifestyle. I do all of these forms of exercise, including the balancing, because I am a senior citizen. I don't want to break a bone. I personally take a variety of nutritional supplements, about 20 of them. Doesn't mean you have to, but I do the research and I figure out what do I need at my stage in life and what might benefit me. Healthy sleep. I try to get 8 hours every night of good quality sleep, and I do all of these. I mentioned the exercise. I do intermittent fasting, 16-8. I don't eat for 16 hours. I eat for 8. And I've even installed a sauna in my basement so I can get exposure to heat. I have wonderful people in my life, especially my family, my lovely wife, Ihong, that's my soulmate. And I have a great purpose that makes me get up, keeps me energized. I want to help people. I want to help them live longer and be healthier. I want to help people get better education so they can achieve their dreams. Now, we also need to eliminate the bad things. And each of the good things often has a counterpart. So we want to eliminate bad food, or what I've been calling crap food in videos. High in calories, fats, sugars, salt, low in nutritional values that hurt your health. Try to avoid overeating. In our video on calorie restriction, we talk about the benefits of eating fewer calories rather than more calories. Smoking, that should be 0. No excuse for that at all. I know this is a very sensitive issue. It's very personal to me. Both of my parents were smokers and both died of lung cancer. The hardest thing I ever had to do in my life was sit in a bed, hold my mom's hand, and watch her die. If you smoke, you hurt yourself, you hurt the people who love you. Too much alcohol. Again, very personal matter whether you drink or don't drink, but too much hurts you. Drugs, and by drugs I mean, of course, the ones that your doctor doesn't prescribe for you. But when you take too much even of prescription drugs or illegal drugs, very harmful. Too much stress. Stress is everywhere. We have a video on how to reduce stress. You should be doing stress reduction activities. Bad people and bad situations, just get them out of your life as much as you can, because they'll only bring you down. They add more stress to your life. They're negative. They make you second guess yourself. And related to that, negative thinking. We want to eliminate negative thinking from our lives. Have a can-do, positive attitude. It'll trigger good things inside your body. Your brain will send good messages to the rest of your body. Eliminate the negative thinking. Okay, now, I'd like to tell you about a longevity study that we did. And the inspiration behind this was my own life, because I've been practicing longevity for years. I liked what it was doing for me, and I wanted to see if it would work for other people as well. In my own case, the benefits I've gotten. I'm retirement age. I should be collecting Social Security. I still work 7 days a week, many times 12 hours a day. My health is great. I can't recall the last time I had to miss work because I was sick. I know it's decades ago. I'm in that age group where people were the most at risk for COVID, and we kept hearing about that, the senior citizens. I came into contact with people who had COVID, close contact, prolonged periods. I didn't once get COVID myself, got tested many times. My doctor visits, once a year for a checkup and shots, that's it. Medicare, I'm on Medicare. You hear all the time, Medicare, it's ruining our budget. We have such a big deficit, the healthcare costs. And I look at this and I go, really? I just got a statement from Medicare. I had my annual checkup a couple of months ago. The bill was $200 plus some change, a little bit more. And I thought, well, wait a minute. My annual Medicare premium is $7,200. These guys made a $7,000 profit off of me because that's the only doctor visit I had all year. I came out great. So imagine if we could make that the standard. Right now, all of a sudden, Medicare is a surplus. So Medicare makes a fortune off of me. So I wanted to see if the study that we did could get the same kind of results that I was finding in my own life. So here's what we did. We did middle-aged adults. So I call them youngsters because I'm a senior citizen. We started with DNA samples. We wanted to measure their biological age. You heard me talk about this in previous videos, which you should be watching. But biological age, that's how old your body is from a functional perspective. Not chronological age, that's when you were born, how much time has elapsed since you were born. Biological age is how old are you from a functional perspective. You could be older or younger than your biological age. Than your chronological age, excuse me. This generally has to do with how well you take care of yourself. So we took the DNA samples, we measured their biological ages, and we put them on a 4-month intervention. Diet, exercise, nutritional supplements, stress management, and healthy sleep. We didn't buy them saunas, but we gave them a good longevity plan. And at the end of 4 months, we took DNA samples again to see their biological age changes. Now, naively, you might say, well, 4 months passed. Isn't everybody just simply 4 months older? That would what we expect under normal circumstances. Well, that's not what we found. What we did find as our result was that 100% of the participants came back biologically younger. They all showed age reversal. They all said we feel great. They all said we feel age reversal. They all showed age reversal. So the question we could ask now is, well, in 4 months, how much age reversal could they possibly have had? I was shocked by this. We came back 5 to 12 years was the range. No one in the study had reversed age less than 5 years. The most was 12, but it was more than one person. Now, a little bit of a disclosure. The folks who showed 12-year reversals typically started with a higher biological age than their chronological. So they started higher, wound up lower. That's fantastic. So the question is, what if we could bring this to the world? And therefore, the My Youthspan mission. If we could bring these results to the world, what would that mean? More time with loved ones. More time to do the things you love to do because you have the health, the strength, the energy to do that. More productive in society. You have more energy when you go to work. You're taking fewer sick days. So if there are any employers watching this, keep that in mind. And a reduction in healthcare costs so that we could free up resources for other uses. We could devote it to education, scientific research, curing other diseases, alternative energy, fighting global warming. The uses are staggering. Lots of potential benefits. So I think we need to become a longevity community of like-minded people with our longevity plans, sharing this, encouraging others to come up with their own longevity plans. And to commemorate this moment, I thought, A lot of other professions, they have their own insider jokes, like their lawyer jokes, doctor jokes. There's nerds who have their like math jokes, computer jokes, science jokes. So I thought, what if we had a longevity joke? So here goes. There's an elderly couple. They're 100 years old, and they're following this wonderful longevity plan. They're very vital and youthful. But unfortunately, they get killed in a car accident, so they go up to heaven. And they're greeted at the entrance by an angel who says, "Welcome to heaven. You're going to live in paradise for all eternity. I'm your guide, and I'm going to help you get situated here. Let me start by showing you your new home." And the angel takes the couple to this big, gigantic, beautiful mansion. So gorgeous. And they go inside and they're looking around. And after a while, the wife says, "Excuse me, but where's the meditation room? You know, my husband and I practice meditation because we have to reduce stress. This helps us in our longevity plan." And the angel says, no, this is heaven. You don't need a meditation room anymore because nobody has any stress here. And then the wife says, "Oh, that's very interesting. But is there a nearby gym? Because, you know, my husband and I were older, so it's very important that we get in our exercise, you know, our cardio, strength training, because we don't want to lose muscle mass. We don't want to risk breaking bones." And the angel says, no, this is heaven. You don't have to worry about any of that. You're always going to be in perfect condition, no matter what you do. And then the wife says, and I noticed we don't have a kitchen in this house either. Does that mean we don't have to eat because we're in heaven? And the angel says, no, we know people love to eat, so we kept that. But since this is heaven, you don't have to cook or clean. If you want to eat, all you do is snap your fingers. Delicious food will appear, and then when you're done, you can snap and it'll just disappear. So why don't you give that a try? And the wife snaps her fingers. And all of a sudden, a big banquet table appears in honor of the most sumptuous meats and sauces, and trays with cakes and pastries and pies. And the wife says, "We can't eat any of this. We follow a strict Mediterranean diet because that's the one that helps you live the longest." And the angel says, no, this is heaven. That doesn't matter anymore. You're going to live forever. You can eat whatever you want, as much as you want. There won't be a single bad consequence. Well, right at this moment, the husband, who hadn't been saying anything the whole time, gets visibly angry. And the angel says, "What's wrong? I thought you'd be happy." And the husband says, "If it weren't for that darn longevity plan that we've been on, we could have been here 20 years ago." Well, I hope that didn't discourage you from wanting to have a longevity plan, because we still want to make the most of the years that we have on Earth. So thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you're motivated. And if you like the video, please remember to like, subscribe, and leave comments, because after all, as I always say, we can learn from each other. So we want to hear what you have to say. And remember, your journey to a younger, healthier you starts here.